feel some strange energy. Hey, Sonic! Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the chaos control. Chaos control? Are you okay? I'm worried about Tails and Amy. I hate to ask, but could you help them? This is our last chance. Before the cannon fires, I'll slam dunk it in there.
And welcome back to more Sonic Adventure 2! We are on our final stage, final rush. And it's a fun one, actually. When it works, because that totally is the first time I've never seen that work. That's a restart. So, last time... yeah, the whole plan to trick Eggman kinda backfired horribly, so... we have one more shot to destroy the Eclipse Cannon. I actually don't think they've referred to it as the Eclipse Cannon so far. Just Arc. So oops. But Final Rush is a fun stage. Again, when everything works, when all the stars align. Because it can be a little buggy, okay, a lot buggy. The camera doesn't help. And the homing attack sometimes doesn't like to lock onto things. So this could be a bad ride, but let's hope for the best. It's out in space, it's really cool, and I feel like it's really linear, but it's got a little bit of variety at least, so it's not super samey. And I kind of wish there'd be another level like this that was just a really fast level. But also one that's challenging, but not a cheap way. That's the difference. There's capsules all along the right side of that rail. Last time I tried to go for them on my own time, I had the camera glitch on me, and I fell, and also didn't help my rank at all because I died. By the way, if you die after hitting a checkpoint, your score goes back to 0. So you basically have to restart the stage at that point. Just gonna sneak past the artificial chaos and go through this little tunnel here. I have never had that bug out on me. I feel like it could. Like, there are times where it legitimately feels like it could just launch me over the side of the rail. But it's never happened, and I'm a little bit shocked. This is one of those stages where if you do it right, it's really satisfying, but it's really hard to pull off all the cool tricks. I might lose the lightning shield actually, on purpose, because there's something coming up that needs it, and thus... oh, but I didn't want to get launched off the side of the platform either. Best thing to do with artificial chaos is get by them before they have a chance to hit you, because yeah, they kind of home in on you. So, coming up here we have a little bit of a secret. Wrong rail, never mind. Moving on. So many rails, it's hard to keep them all straight. Oh, I didn't see the green until it was too late. By the way, the green indicates if you can jump on a rail to do a trick. Red means it's gonna end, so a little bit different. Yeah, I don't quite know how a scripted section didn't work. I wasn't holding down the button, so that might have been the problem. I don't know. I usually take the right rail, so I'm gonna take the left just to be different. Got a little altar there. And now we can finally... oh shoot. This is awkward. This is actually gonna screw me up a little bit. Go over here. And we got a little bit of a platforming section. And you have this little upper route that's normally hard to reach. So go up here, and the camera. what the heck is going on? Mystic Melody. So with these altars, we can play this to activate certain effects. This is required for some missions. I'm not using it here. No thanks. I forgot that was also a pit, so oops. Not gonna get a good rank on this stage. Basically, I was kind of dead there. I usually actually reset. If I was going for A rank, I'd reset, but honestly, we're so close to the end of the stage. This is actually the end of the stage, so it's not really worth it. Like literally, the end of the stage is coming up, so like I'm not gonna just cut back to then just get a B anyway because I didn't take all the alternate paths. Which is probably what would happen, so yeah, we're just gonna be content with a D rank or an E rank, which is the worst. By the way, ranks go from A, B, C, D, E, and that's it. I don't think there's any lower. I don't think there's an F rank in any Sonic. I think E is always the lowest, but I may be wrong. But that's definitely gonna be an E. Unless the time bonus was good, but it really wasn't, so E.
Barely made it.
You never cease to surprise me, Brew Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in
You know,
space.
what can I say? I die hard. You actually saved me, you know.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live. Your adventure days are coming to an end. Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of Chaos Control!
So we have our final battle with Sonic, and I just wanted to point out something. I didn't want to disrupt the mood of that last cutscene, but when Sonic is holding up the Chaos Emerald inside the capsule, his hand clips through the camera, and it's really obvious, and it's always kind of bothered me. So there are two ways to do this fight. He'll eventually start countering by bouncing, or by jumping, not bouncing. You can just mash the button and you can occasionally get a hit in when he lands, but you know, as you can see, that's a risky strategy. By the way, this whole place is falling, so keep that in mind. But also, Sonic's equipment tends to cause weird issues where he clips through objects, like the Chaos Emerald was clipping through the flame ring. What Omochao said, I didn't even hear it, but what he said, because we have to wait till he actually attacks. That's what you're supposed to do. But I just like being cheap, to be real. This is one of those fights that should be cool, but it just kind of isn't. Oh yeah, by the way, if the character falls off, they will Chaos Control back, even if you're playing as Shadow in the corresponding fight. So yeah, the first 3 hits are freebies. The last 2, you have to kind of wait them out like this. This is actually interesting because Chaos Spear and also the Death Laser Eggman has are both multiplayer moves. This game does have multiplayer.
Game over, Shadow.
Sonic, I did it!
Awesome job, Tails!
Sonic!
Look outside!
And that's all. We have finished the hero side story of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and what a ride it has been. Honestly, a much smoother ride, and I'm very thankful for that. But, yeah, other than the camera freaking out at about 3 or 4 instances, yeah, it actually did go a lot smoother. So, closing thoughts, they really should have recentered this entire credits sequence, if you ask me, but that's very nitpicky. On the whole, the pictures also look really not abreast either. Oh well. I always go back and forth between this game and Sonic Adventure because I legitimately have no idea, because both have their pros and cons. Sonic Adventure, when it is good, I would say is better, but also has a lot going wrong with it too. This game I can say the same thing about, but again, it's a really hard call because I just keep going back and forth every time I play these games. On the whole, I would probably say I like this game better, but that might be nostalgia talking. I fully admit that might be nostalgia talking. So, Sonic stages are all pretty solid. Like, I don't think Sonic has a bad stage. You know, again, Crazy Gadget can be a little buggy. I think I called the stage the wrong name, actually, earlier, but oh well. I'm sure someone will point it out if I did. Yeah, I think I used the term from Kirby. I think it's an Egg Engine, so that's a Kirby level. Anyway, story-wise, it's kind of all over the place. I didn't really talk about the story in terms of critiquing it, because I'm saving that till the end for the last story. Gameplay-wise, Sonic is really fun. Tails is kind of iffy because of enemy placements, and Knuckles is downright painful depending on random number generators. But that's it. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Sonic Adventure 2, where we start the Dark Side story.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be ahead. Sonic Adventure 2, the Dark Side Story. Long live the Eggman Empire.